Welcome, everyone, to a brand new segment here on Cool FM Live. This is the ASCU Community Spotlight, brought to you by American Southwest Credit Union, where your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. Hey, choosing the right school for your child is one of the most important decisions that a parent can make. And today, ASCU is shining the spotlight on Skills Private Academy, which has opened their new location here on El Camino Real. And we are pleased to be able to be joined by Kelly Michael, the founder, the superintendent here at Skills Private Academy. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Thanks.
My goodness. Before we get into the history, the mission, the vision of Skills Private Academy, let's talk about this new location here. You have your regular location over on Highway 92, or the original location.
Right.
That is still operational as well as this one, correct?
Right. We have two locations, so we're fully operational in both now.
And what are the differences between the locations?
So the South location originally was just, it fell into my hands. I think it was an act of God, but it was near where I was living, and I knew I wanted to do something small. And this school has just blown up. It's really expanded itself so much, and we're here to serve. So I thought I need a bigger location, and I need to be more centrally located. So we found this place, and we are occupying.
And, we were going to wait to brag about this, but just before we went live here, you mentioned that ASCU, the sponsor of today's video, American Southwest Credit Union, where your money stays local, was vitally important in actually obtaining this location.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the people over at ASCU, I'm not trying to plug for them or anything, but I am, because they're great people. I'm pretty close with Chelsea and Mark, and they both knew what I was looking for. And I literally received a text from Chelsea saying, I know you want to expand. Have you seen this place? It seems like it'd be great for you. And it is. It's the perfect location. So props to Chelsea. Thank you to Mark also for supporting the vision that we have.
Awesome. Well, as we go inside to go do this, let's talk about this history, this mission that you put together, because you're the founder and the superintendent of Skills Private Academy. What was that initial vision for Skills, and why was it needed in our community?
That's actually a really great question. So when I first founded Skills, the district was going through a few changes, and I've had a career in education and in special education. So I thought, I'm going to do what I do in my classroom, only I think I'm going to do it a little bit bigger. Originally, I thought I'd just tutor at home, but I had one family after another come to me and say, we could use your services too. And I thought, well, maybe I need to make it a little bit bigger. And it grew from that.
And became what it did out on South Highway 92.
Yeah.
So in those early days, what were the things that you were able to utilize to bring it to fruition? Is it what you initially imagined it being, or is it bigger?
Well, it's actually much, much bigger. I was just telling my staff the other day, I don't literally know every single thing that's happening on both my campuses all the time, and I depend on them to be running it. And the professionalism that I have, like the people with the heart that are working for me, it's amazing what's come together. Here's some of them right here in case you want to say hi.
Yeah.
Come say hi, you guys.
Come on over. Let's introduce them.
Come say hi.
And talk about that. Hi there, pass the talking stick. Go ahead and introduce
this
yourself.
is part of my admin team, Miss Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, I'm Maria.
And what do you do here at Skills Private Academy?
I do a little bit of everything, but mostly like HR stuff, time card compliance, and just helping the employees. And
are you based out of this location or the South Highway
both.
92?
Both.
Both. So you have offices in both there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, glad you're here. Go ahead and pass that along. What's your name?
I'm Julie Reed.
Hey, Julie.
The principal over at the South Campus.
Awesome. But you're here today just to scope it out and make sure that things are looking good.
Oh, absolutely. I got to make sure everyone's in line.
So being the principal at the South Campus, so there will be two principals at each location, or one principal at each location, I should say?
Correct.
Okay, awesome. And so starting there at the South Campus, what things are you looking for the principal to do or take up here in this campus? How will that be different?
She does a lot of different things than I do.
Then let's talk to her about that.
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm Lisa Thurber. I'm the principal at this campus. We do things a little bit differently because we're two different people. I'm a meanie head. She's really nice and like loving and kind, and I'm the one like dropping the hammer. But we have different personalities, but I think our schools are run very, very similarly. The boundaries have been really set. People like Maria and Kelly obviously have given us good boundaries to stay within so that we can make sure that students are treated the same on both campuses, except I'm meaner and she's nicer.
I'm sure that's up for debate. But anyway,
No, I promise you it is. It's not.
that's fine. But it's
I'm
lovely
taking
to
this
meet
back.
you
It's not
guys.
true.
And jumping ahead, actually, let's talk about this because Skills Private Academy. Thank you, guys. Skills Private Academy utilizes life skills, social skills, speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, applied behavioral analysis, so much more. Talk about the importance of hiring the right educators to facilitate those specific student needs.
It's a really good question. And actually in this area, it's hard to find really high quality educators. So when I'm hiring staff, I'm looking for something that I see in their personality, in their eye, over what I see in their background and their paperwork and their education and whatnot. So number one, they need to have grit. Like, are you going to stick with it and love these kids that are sometimes really difficult? Because every day here is not going to be a piece of cake.
Right.
Most days are not a piece of cake, but they're challenging and they're really, really rewarding. So my staff here is like fantastic. It's really good.
And for those who don't know, what makes Skills Private Academy different than other schools here in our area?
I'm glad you asked me that. So Skills is actually super unique to this area. There's nothing like it. I think the closest thing that you would come to it is maybe the Autism Academy in Tucson. And there's a lot of autism academies in Tucson and Phoenix, the larger areas. In a smaller, semi-rural town like Sierra Vista, there's not much. You have to have a specialist who specializes. I specialized. I basically took what I was doing in my classroom and I made it bigger because I loved what I've been doing and I knew I could do it. I have the knowledge, I have the experience. I'm like, I need to do something more with this. And I also have the inability to say no. So if a parent comes to me and is like, I need some help, I need some extra support for my kid, they're not doing well, can you help? I like to say yes. And that's another reason I opened this location, so I can say yes to more people.
And thinking about tuition. Because it's a private skills, private academy. Private is in the name, academy is in the name. People automatically think, okay, tuition costs, how does that work?
So props to the state of Arizona for having an empowerment scholarship account. Arizona is one of the few states, I think it's the leading state in the nation in school choice. So I love the programs that they have in Arizona. You can send your child to school at a charter school, a public school, a private school. You can homeschool, you have choice. So the nice thing about a private education is we'll support you no matter what you want to do. Do you want to homeschool? Let me give you some information on how you can do that. Is public school for you? Let me recommend that you give it another try. Is private school or a charter school? I'll recommend that as well.
And being able to offer two different locations, a Central Sierra Vista location and a South Highway 92 location. I mean, meeting the needs of
It's nice.
all
It
ends of our
allows us to
community.
specialize a little bit more. So we have like basically the older kids here at the Central Campus, and I have younger kids at the South Campus. So we're still serving all of the Sierra Vista greater area, but we can specialize with the ages and the support levels.
And this building actually used to be a church.
It
and
did.
so
Yeah.
it's kind of built with classrooms in mind.
Yeah.
And then a main auditorium, if you
Yeah.
will, here as well. So
Yeah, we did not have this at our original location. So having this huge area here is so nice. We recently had our talent show here, and it was a success. We were able to combine both campuses. All the students could be in one place and see each other perform for the talent show. All of the families could get together and see it, and we're going to have a graduation here soon.
that's so exciting.
Yeah.
Again, so many things that make Skills Academy unique. But there's also something that actually Skills Private Academy does that is like other schools in this area, and that is partnering with Cochise College to be able to give your students the opportunity to take classes that will give them college credit or obtain certificates for specific trades.
Yeah, I'm really excited about our partnership with Cochise College. There's been a little bit of a misunderstanding in the community that skills exists for like the highest needs students. And that's not actually true. The kids are on a spectrum, and we have kids that need high levels of support, and we also have kids that are ready for college. And so we want to support them going to college. And not only do we have a partnership with Cochise College where they can go and take trade classes or their beginning of their college career, we also have a teacher that's going to teach next year doing dual enrollment. So getting college credits while you attend here as well.
Very similar to other schools in this
Yeah,
area, and that's a
that's
huge
right.
thing for Skills Private Academy to offer. Fantastic. Well, this is the ASCU Community Spotlight, so why not bring in someone from American Southwest Credit Union? Chance, get over here. We'll pass the talking stick off to him real quick here. Chance, you're the marketing manager at American Southwest Credit Union. Why is it important for ASCU to be partnered with local businesses, and in this case, a local educational institution?
Man, good question, and that's because we are local. We started here. We grew with this community, and when we see folks like Kelly and her team building these amazing things, these amazing systems for an underserved population, and like you said, there's not anything else like this in our area. It's so important. So it was important to us to highlight the good work that you're doing. This is all about you, and so keep up the good work. And for American Southwest, we're always here to support you. So that's all.
And Chance, let's talk about just real quick, what other specific things are there that American Southwest Credit Union that can offer places like Skills Private Academy or other area businesses that maybe a traditional bank could not?
Absolutely. Personalized service. Kelly testified to it a little earlier. Come in. We're going to hear your stories. Business lenders usually are going to get the black and the white, but you come in and you talk to us. If there's one piece of machinery that's holding you back from making a huge amount of profit, we're the type of people that will take that conversation, have that conversation, and make sure you get over the hump. So it's really personalized lending is the way I would describe it. And that's kind of what we're here for, is to kind of show we saw something in Kelly. We knew that Kelly could do something really important with 2 campuses, expansion. The sky is the limit. And so that's kind of the goal for us in the future, is to find more Kellys and duplicate them, clone them by 12, and then we'd be doing really good in this community.
And you specifically chose, Kelly, and Skills Private Academy to be the very first ASCU Community Spotlight. Why did you want to shine the light right here first?
I think it spoke for itself. The first opening of the segment was just beautiful. But for American Southwest Credit Union, this is an important cause to us. What you're doing, it benefits our community immensely. Not just our community, the children that you serve, but their parents, which is super, super important. Is the parents of these children and the children that come to school here, they need the support that you're offering. And I think it's an underappreciated aspect of what you do.
And Chance, where can people go to learn more about ASCU?
ASCU.org, or come visit us in the branch at 3090 East Fry Boulevard.
And Kelly, let's talk about where people can go to learn more about Skills Private Academy, or take a tour, or gain more understanding about what you do here.
Yeah, please give the school a call or go on our website. It's skillsprivateacademy.org, so you can find us there. And we're happy to give you a tour. I'd love to show you around. Another word about the Empowerment Scholarship Account program. This money doesn't come out of your pocket. So if you're worried I can't afford a private education, thank the state of Arizona. They've covered that for you. There are also skills scholarships available to cover any additional costs.
So many ways to take advantage of the great things that are offered here at Skills Private Academy. Kelly, Chance, thank you guys so much for your time today. And thank you for watching the ASCU Community Spotlight, brought to you by American Southwest Credit Union, where your money stays local. Please do us a favor. Check the post description for all the details to connect with Skills Private Academy, to connect with American Southwest Credit Union. And thank you again for watching. Please share this video around. If you know someone, students or families who possibly could utilize the education that is awaiting them here at Skills Private Academy, share this video with them. Tag them in this video and let them see the amazing things that are going on in our community that ASCU wants to shine a spotlight on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing. Have a wonderful day, and we will check in with you again later on.
Thanks.